Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Raw Zim, currently as Razor the Firedog, and we are now doing some PowerWash Simulator.
Be watching stuff. Let's see. And it's gonna start off pretty rad. Looking forward to this.
Key, you gotta show off your new icon.
I'm looking for the link to the thing because I forgot to save it.
Oh, reactive.fuji.tech.
Well, thank you.
I'll send it to you. Whoosh. And pin. How dare you, Rex? I don't know. I just felt like yelling. Do you feel thoroughly chastised?
Indeed, I would rate this a 10 out of 10.
Good, good.
Would be chastised again. Let's see.
Now remember, Rex, this is the start of the recording.
Yes, yes it is.
It's not like I messed up that much today, you know, besides the very first pod.
You know, it's not like you messed up much today outside from the very beginning of today.
Ha ha ha. It's hard to get like years of cussing out of my system. Like, who here has actually lived a life without cussing? Who's straight edge in this room, honestly?
For the longest time I was. I
Really?
eventually stopped, or, you know, started swearing and stuff, but...
What made you swear? What was your first... What made you really start swearing?
Nothing in particular, I just kind of started doing it. Probably friends I was hanging out with.
You know, this is definitely how my friends were around where I'm at, and it's kind of over time, more and more cussing, I guess. Don't mind it. It's funny. Cussing's fun. It emphasizes. It's not used, when used properly, it can be a very useful tool in communication and in jokes.
It can be. I've been trying to lower the amount I swear.
Indeed, it is quite stifling to the vocabulary to cuss in a you know, more frequent way, but you know, it is fun.
I am trying to think of a single time I've even heard you swear, Tartarus.
I swear you've sworn before.
I have.
You swear he's sworn.
Honestly, I find it very amusing how many people, whenever I first swear around them, they all get shocked. Like it's impossible for me to have sweared.
You swore he swears.
Oh wait, I should bring up the chat so I can...
Yes,
Yeah,
you should
well-
bring up the chat. Like, OMG.
Oh god, no, please stop. I can't take this right now.
You know, I feel like there needs to be like a Valley Girl Zim card or something.
Nah, I feel like you're speaking in cursed tongue.
There is a chance, anytime you play the, speak with a different voice card.
Oh god.
Sometimes I break it out for that.
But why though?
It just depends on my, mood at the time.
Why do you have a Valley Girl mood? Why would anybody want a Valley Girl mood?
Like, oh my god, I just want to go get some pumpkin spice.
Oh. Ow.
Like, did you see? They're like putting out these awesome, like, oh my god, like pumpkin spice donuts now. Like, OMG.
Oh, I winced every time you said a letter. Ugh. Eh.
The only thing I use pumpkin spice for is my pumpkin pie cake.
God, did you see Ashley? Like, her butt's so big. Oh my god.
You know, this is gonna be a nice, peaceful time of watching. You know, very stress-free and relaxing.
Would you say that you're being triggered, Rex?
Like, OMG. How could somebody do that to you? Like, you should totally go cancel them on X.
No, it's the goat.
That is just pain.
You should totally not just like, OMG, not even accept that.
Why am I immediately imagining just Chicken Rex, head tilted back to the sky, groaning while surrounded by all of us doing Valley Girl accents?
Cleaning the wall.
Apparently the chat does not like me doing this either.
Sheesh. Trying to clean the holes over here.
Like, oh my god, Chad, leave them alone. Quit throwing stuff at them. How rude.
I am feeling like so bullied.
It's gonna be okay. This will pass. This will pass. So, what about other accents or something? Any, I don't know, just different voices. Like, I like we're talking about voices we did for our characters and talking about voice acting. That was a fun conversation. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I feel like, you know, voice acting has come a long way since the 90s and like, you know, yeah, I agree, totally, yeah. Interview with a zombie. What was that, sir?
Like, oh my god, can you believe what they're doing here? OM goodness.
It's so weird. I don't mind, like, that Powder Puff Princess, whatever, the Lumpy, what's it called again? The one on Adventure Time? Lumpy Princess? Like, they're pretty much like a Valley Girl voice, too, but I don't mind it at all.
Lumpy Space Princess.
Yeah. Something about, I don't know.
I disliked the character, but also I couldn't hate them.
Yep.
Mostly because out of all of Lumpy Space, they are the least terrible.
I know, right?
Good night, Candy.
Good night.
Like, oh my god, did you see that candy floss? They're like totally going off to bed. Like, oh my god, I think they're tired or something. Imagine being tired. SMH.
So, oh god, okay, so, like, what do you like collecting? Anybody like collecting stuff? Collecting things? Collecting things is cool, right? I don't really collect stuff, but I'm sure somebody collects something, right? Right? Right?
I mean, Zim collects eggs from chickens.
That's, okay, I guess that's a thing, yeah. How about figures and posters and stuff or something? Anybody that collects any cards or anything? Yeah. Anybody in the chat?
I used to collect MTG.
I collect pets.
You do.
That's a thing.
Maybe a small collection, but it's still a collection.
Nothing wrong with having a good boy club.
About MTG though. You can make a lot of money off of that. I cannot get it stay in the cards. It's one of those things that they just keep changing them all the time. Unless you're doing it for a big passion, or you collect them to kind of get that, that profit. You know how that works. It really is a time-consuming, money-consuming thing.
Yeah, well, my main reason for not wanting to collect MTG anymore is, one, no sets have come out that I've wanted, and two, I don't think I want anything new that they come out with anymore.
Yeah. What? You mean you don't want AI art for your cards?
No.
Damn.
I could just look on the internet, grab anything that someone has made with a generative algorithm, slap it into a card-based template, and call it a card.
That's how they do it nowadays.
Yeah, Orca, they really have burned away all of their goodwill.
Yeah, I've heard some things about it, but I haven't really been paying attention. But I heard they did do some scummy stuff.
The last cards I got were from the Halloween re-release set of the one place that has all the werewolves, and I got a big box, and of course it came with some of the cards that had the old art, and I love collecting those cards for the art. I don't get to play very often, so it's like, well, at least I'll have something nice to look at. Like when I got an Amonkhet box, I really liked the look of the blue-coated skeletons.
Oh, did you get your icon switch, by the way?
I have for a while.
No, you're blue.
I am.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-die.
Wow, that's cool.
Blue, I'm in
Is that a Halo?
No, you're in need of a guy. Like, oh my god.
Oh, I'm not needing a guy. My mate just went to work. He even made dinner before I woke up.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but like, oh my god, he won't let you run another game. So cringe.
Considering how much I just slept today because I needed more sleep, I can't blame him.
How much? Oh man, what do I have to do to get you to stop doing that voice?
I mean, we know puns make them hurt. And math. Especially when it's dragons tormenting him with math.
You know what's really cringe? The fact that my one art book has been delayed.
Like, oh my god. Imagine them not getting your art book to you. Like, that is so super cringe. O-M goodness.
Okay, so topic change.
This is like totally your life now.
Hey Rex. What kind of what do vegetarian zombies eat? Rain.
Wow. That works.
I thought they ate cauliflower.
Don't know how that puns though. Wait. I guess that kind of looks like a brain, I suppose.
It's a Pride and Prejudice and Zombies reference.
Walls.
Tenku! It has been brought to my attention that you are cute.
Oh, this wall's almost good. Wait, I'm the same that gets that part? Oh, damn.
Ah, yes, you need to do some seductive climbing. You'll find out when you get to the more recent episodes of DRS.
Okay.
Sorry, what? Seductive climbing?
Yes.
Do I need to buy a ladder or something? Oh, 300. I didn't
No,
even buy
you do
anything.
not need to buy a ladder. There's a ladder over here.
That's at level 40. Okay, should wait.
I don't think he's listening.
I'm in the menu. I'll look at the ladder. I'm trying to see if I can buy some. Is there something I should probably buy though? Because we have like 1,300.
I'd say save it for now.
Don't some of the washer things get super expensive?
Yeah, that's why I say to wait.
Yeah, I thought you started with a ladder, and you did.
Yep. But like, oh my god, he wasn't listening to me.
Be nice to the poor chicken. After all, if you stress them out, the eggs are going to taste terrible.
See that? Good advice right there. Mercy.
OMG. Are you saying that he can't have whatever body egg laying that he wants?
What?
Nani?
I don't know. I am very tired.
Oh.
That's why I'm not doing that Valley Girl voice as good as I normally do.
There. Oh yeah, I can use some low
So yeah, you
cost
should be
right now.
grateful, Rex. It's not as good as it usually is. I could be doing it so much worse for ya.
Uh-huh. Shame.
Oh, well, if you want, okay, I'll be sure to regale you with it once I can do it better, yeah. Just for you, my little honey bunches of raptor.
I love you too. Clean the wall. Let's see, which one is it? Green?
I do it as a sign of affection.
How in the heck do you make a slope out of concrete?
What did you say?
How the heck do you make a slope out of concrete without reading the text? You see the text pop up?
No, I don't get those.
Yeah, it popped up. But a message that said that.
It would have to be a mole, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm guessing a mode. Never thought about that.
I mean, depending on the kind of slope, you could probably mold it around a pipe.
We have tons of slopes all the time with concrete.
Yeah, but how are they made?
With like totally gumdrops and rainbows.
Why? Just anything. Anything else. Let's clean this wall. Turn the lo-fi to high. And zone out while I clean this wall.
Except you're supposed to be helping me entertain.
I mean, I'm not sure what to say. We're just talking about the Valley Girl thing. I'm offering some topics. Oh, there's the wall again. Really connect to that person that hired for art. What is that? Oh. Okay, I wish you luck, Orca.
Wow, that was a magical wall clean if I ever saw one.
Oh yeah, I switched to magic eraser nozzle.
Oh, what is it? The Mr. Clean magic eraser?
Pretty much. Pretty powerful.
Hey, those things are great. Orca, he was reading off your message. So how long's it been on the art, Orca?
Uh-oh, I got the S mark. Rad. I was hoping to find one of these. I don't want to even delete it. I just want to keep it there. For now.
I need to step away for a couple of minutes. I will be back ASAP.
Oh.
Okay.
Soon.
Entertain them, Rex.
Oh boy.
And me, I'm here too.
Oh my god, I can't believe Sky's here with me. We can like hang out. Let's go. Yeah. This is what you wanted, right? This is what we've been doing? Let's rock it. Green eggs and ham it. Oh my god.
I was going to say, we've now got 3 winged people in the voice chat. We can now all do the funky chicken with our wings.
That was been the plan the whole time. We've been conspiring to do the funky chicken, the chicken dance. And now is our moment.
Or, you know, bird is the word.
Bird is the word. Honestly, I've been growing very fond of avians lately. Just, you know, besides being raptor, like literally it's very dang close. It's like, yeah, pretty much. Birds have been kind of been pretty cool. I have to admit I've been a chicken for the whole month.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only reason you're into them is because I turned you into one.
I mean, I've always had a thing for bats. I just didn't really think about it too much. So I don't know. Things with wings are cool. Definitely like wing hugs. Wing hugs are neat. Always had a thing for wanting to fly. So I guess that's always been a thing too. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of reason people get into avians.
Feathers are soft.
Okay. Just heard something in the background. Sorry. Feathers are indeed soft. I was really curious when people get into like their saunas and stuff. It's actually pretty neat. There's always like some cartoon they saw or like some aspect of the animal that they like. It's really cool to see the people's different vibes for it. Always vibe the dinosaurs myself. It's a very radical thing. It does lock me into nostalgia when I think of dinosaurs. So it's definitely one of those. A lot of reasons with that.
This stream is sponsored by Delphox Paws.
And the Delphox Paws.
Well,
Fun fact: throw an attachment to Delphox. What's up? Go ahead.
I've always loved birds, and I'm also a bit of a bird brain myself, so to me it just made sense that I was an avian. Before I was a Navali, I was a bald eagle, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's actually what this current one on the screen is until I get my Avali Taki.
Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I was noticing you had the bald eagle there for a while. And you always, yeah, Avali, but I never see with the Avali icon. You're gonna get one later, you said?
Yeah, no, I have one I think in the queue for Zim. For the
Okay.
top.
That's good. It's nice to see you with that. August,
Of course, there's so much art that's getting done that it might be a little while before it happens.
Hazel looks terrifying right now, you say? Oh, yeah, Hazel looks looking a little bit unhinged. Usually he has like the bedroom eyes, and there's a really good one of Zim, but hey, they can all be winners. Sometimes the default. Mine just literally stares you down like he's about to pounce you. So yeah.
Sorry for not joining in on Origin of Sodas. I have been considering how large is Rex Chicken? Can I pick them up like Border and give gentle squish? Would they be big enough to be pillow?
I don't know. I guess that's up to Master Zim, because I haven't really thought about any size things with almost any of the characters, really. I always kind of leave it up to the interpretation and whatnot. There's not really even like a big ref sheet for Raptor Rex. I just kind of just say whatever works, you know? I go by base Utah Raptor size most of the time.
If I pick up Rex Chicken, does Legend of Zelda get item play?
Oh, Lord. If you bat me too many times, will you get ganged up on by a bunch of chickens? Who knows?
If I pat Rex Chicken too hard, do I get more Rex Chickens?
Wait, I'm trying. Wait, logically. Good use of that.
And there's the
Chocobos are great, even though in every Final Fantasy game I've ever played, they've been described as malodorous.
Malodorous?
Yes. There, in Final Fantasy 12, there's even an entire quest where you have to help a guy who just cannot stand the smell of Chocobo.
Damn. Makes sense. They are just, sold animals and whatnot, so would make sense. Would make sense. Are chickens generally really, really smelly?
I don't think so.
I didn't think they were. No, houses
I
and
wouldn't
cows
think
could
so.
be. Clean this bench. Well, that's fine.
I mean, all birds prune their feathers, so I mean, birds do keep themselves rather clean and tidy.
Kind of have to if they want to fly. It's almost like working on a plane. You don't like have a dirty plane.
Are you saying that you double as an air vehicle?
Whose ass was on this bench? This stain won't come off. Holy crap. Sheesh. We'll have to power wash the bench.
I just want to note, if you look at the screen, the kind of that kind of derpy eyes there that it has from him stepping away.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. He looked unhinged. He's fine. He's just deep in thought. He's thinking about all the Valley Girl impersonations he can do. I'm looking forward to Paint being, on the streams now. It's come out really good.
Paint is adorable.
Agreed.
Paint, best boy.
Let's see.
And if Zim ever ends up playing Monster Hunter Rise, I will have to make Last Lost.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Why will you have to make Last Rise if I play?
If you ever play Monster Hunter Rise, I will have to make a new character to play with you, and I will have to make Last Lost, because Pink can be a Palamute.
Oh, so I can play as a Palamute in that?
You can be one.
You can
If
have
only.
one. You can make an odd Palamute. They have the option.
Yeah, you can have paint as one, but you won't be able to play as one.
Ah.
I mean, I guess if the Monster Hunter game ever happens, you could play a Palamute if you wanted.
I might.
I realized what I did today wrong. I haven't had any, like, even a smidgen of, like, beginning B12 or caffeine at all to start the day. Whatsoever.
Get your vitamins.
I need my vitamins. I need to drink some juice or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, then
Well,
go!
Go? Go where? Want me to leave?
get
You
it.
don't want me here anymore?
It's okay. While Chicken Rex is away getting their vitamins, we can discuss things to do to Chicken Rex.
Oh,
Why must
yes.
you do things to me? Why can't we just exist?
Because you are an adorable, fluffy chicken ball.
Oh no. He's a chicken hen.
Hey, I haven't done one. I haven't done anything adorable. Two, I don't have anything for that second one. I'm whatever Master says I am at the moment. So
You say as though you need to do something to be adorable.
I mean, yeah, I'm not really adorable without doing something, you know.
I can start cracking out my various character voices I use for Pokemon until I can get you.
What?
Oh,
understand.
no. You know, I got
What?
this.
Wait, you said you said I could go. You said I need to go get the drink. Drink. I need to get the drink. I need to get the drink.
Who's a good boy?
Back to the good boy.
I'm a good boy, right? Yeah.
Who's a good
I'm
boy?
your am I the I'm your good boy.
Are you
I'm
my
your-
good boy?
Yes,
Who?
please. Yes, yeah.
Who's my good boy?
Me.
Yes, you are. You're my good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, who's a good boy? I rest my case.
Hey! I'm gonna go get the drink. I'll be right back. You're a goober.
It is so adorable when he goes like full puppy mode.
Oh, it is. It's so easy to get him there.
While you were away, I was contemplating what is the size of Chicken Rex? Can they be picked up and held like hamburger? Are they soft to squish?
Yes. To both questions.
I don't need to do these things.
Hello there, Wolf Mage. Oh, I'm tired, Wolf Mage, but okay. How are you? A quote for Chicken Rex. I see, I see.
Alright.
Welcome back, my little hen.
What is this? What's happening right now? Hello.
I
Hi,
have
everybody.
decided it is time.
Time for what? Ohana?
It is time to
Ohana
make
mean...
bread.
What, sesame?
I
Sourdough?
was thinking chicken flavor.
Looms behind Chicken Rex.
Uh,
Gently scoops up like Hamburg.
Bagok?
Chicken and a biscuit.
Why are you making that voice? It's so-
What voice are you referring to?
Never mind. Chad, how you doing today?
I asked you a question. What are you on about?
What was the question?
What's up with my voice?
Oh, you know what's... You're doing a voice. Unless
You are behaving rather erratic, Rex.
Did you change your character on the stream or something? What are you doing?
No, I did not.
Why does Razor sound like that?
Sound like what?
I don't know how to explain the voice. You kind of sound a little bit like Stitch. You have that kind of a nasally little... I don't know.
Stitch. I'm not sure what you're referring to here. Are you okay?
How you doing over there, Sky?
Oh, hold on. No. You gotta answer my questions. What are you going on about? I am very confused and also curious.
I don't even. I'm going crazy. It seems. Your voice is different.
How so?
It sounds more different, nasally, alien. I don't know how to describe that voice. I don't know how to describe the voice you're doing.
But I thought you liked my voice, Rex. I thought it made your parts go wee.
I've never heard you say it like that, but I do enjoy your voice, yes.
Yes, squish the chimkin. Squeeze those eggs out of him.
It is time to go. Rex.
Y'all are silly. So silly. Alright, time to drink my water.
Drink some water, have some calcium. You'll need it for all the eggs you're gonna lay.
I thought you were laying all the eggs. You're the one with the picture.
Calcium. Slams down a bottle of Tums.
Wait, what? Say Tums?
Well, again though, Rex, I'm a male and chickens are female. So
Oh,
I mean,
we
you would
can
have an
fix
easier
that.
time.
Yeah, I saw a picture with you laying eggs. What are you talking about?
Wait, where's this picture?
What was that, Beerus? Can't remember.
That was Beerick. The chicken mocked Beerick.
That's right. That's when the shadow did.
So does that make them a choth or a micken?
Sure, one of those.
I am going to say Micken. Purely because it is funny to say. Ooh, Florcoon.
I can't put this up here? Oh, yeah.
Flora is my friend. The only one that holds my everything. Come on, everyone, let's sing along to Florcoon, yes?
Alright.
What do you mean? What's wrong? Did you do something?
No.
Do I need to spank you?
Just gonna say it like that in that voice. Ugh.
Acting as though Rex is misbehaved.
I don't think he's taking that threat of being spanked seriously.
No, I
Oh,
don't
hey,
think he
listen.
is.
Hey there, I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar. If you can fit us in, I can run it up to you if that helps. Oh, we got a car. One thing I know about concrete is that it likes to be as flat as possible. What does the parkour have against concrete and it being not flat? It really does not like skateparks. How much water do we go through one of these, I wonder? Did maybe keep track of how many gallons of water you would have used?
Not that I have seen.
Also, you've still been kind of deflecting a lot of the things there, Rex, for the conversation.
Conversation's kinda silly. I'm not sure which part I've been deflecting.
Ah, yes, he really has. You see, Rex, so you are stuck with this.
What do you mean?
I don't know how I could possibly be more clear about it.
As in you're not gonna stop using the voice?
I mean, at least look at it this way, Rex. At least it's not the Valley Girl voice.
Yeah, it's not the Valley Girl voice.
Oh, I could do a Valley Girl voice. Like, oh my god, could you even believe what the heck he did
And-
today?
I'm just gonna turn your percentage down from 130 down to about 70 or 60. Just a little down.
Rex
There
is
we
a
go.
bad boy.
But yeah, voices are fun. I don't know why Valley Girl voice destroys me. I just find it so obnoxious. Like, who would just choose to sound like that? Like, you must realize how annoying that sounds, right? I have nothing against what high-pitched voice, sassy voice. It's just that specific Valley Girl voice with the Valley Girl tone and all that mannerisms and that kind of energy. Oh my god, I can't wait to get my nails. Look at her butt. It's so big. Oh, I hate her. She's so obnoxious. Oh my god, like, I hate that level. Like, it's everything.
OMG, have you all seen Rex's butt? It is like
It's
so
the gossip.
squishable.
Continues
so
to gently and periodically
annoying.
squish the chicken. Gentle squish.
Just put me in the oven. Just put me in the oven. You already got me. Put me in the oven. End my suffering. Jesus. Oh, much Valley Girl.
Hello there,
I mean, I
Thicker
guess-
Blue.
Yeah, I mean, he could put us both, and that way he gets some Kentucky Fried volley and or some volley nuggies and some Kentucky Fried Rex.
What do you call a turducken made with a chicken and an avali?
A volleyton.
Like mystery meat. Water gunfight. Gives Rex the best comfort food of Billy Nuggies. I wonder what a Billy actually tastes like.
Jimmond underscore has turned Zim into a Wigglytuff. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Oh boy, are we gonna get Belly Girl Wigglytuff?
No,
Why would you fucking say that? Oh, don't, do not, please don't. No, how would you even begin? You're thinking about it. How the fuck do I sound like a Jigglypuff that's a valley? Just don't. You don't have to. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. You don't have to do it. Let the bit die. Let the bit die, Zim.
Wigglytuff. Wiggle, tough. Wiggly, tough, wiggly, tough. Wiggly, tough.
You know what's tough? You know what's tough?
Wiggly, tough.
Not hugging you. I wish I could hug you right now.
Tough, wiggly, tough.
I love you.
Wiggly,
big
tough,
dork.
wiggly, tough.
Ugh.
Wiggly, tough.
Throw me in the oven, please. Please just put it on 450, preheat it up, just throw me in there. Baste me in freaking like crispy. I don't care. Fry me up.
I'm sorry.
Throw me in a KFC.
Wiggly, tough.
I'm sorry, Rick. What did you say? Base you in crispy?
Flatter me, put me in crispy. I don't give up. I just end this, whatever this is.
Tough, wiggly, tough.
No,
Someone
hang
clip
on.
this. Someone clip this.
Wiggly, a tough.
Hang on.
I think the headache's coming back. Kinda joking. We keep drinking I put an energy drink with a little bit of energy powder, not too much, just so I can have a little caffeine.
Kenku has turned Rex into a combustor. They can only talk like that
what?
Pokemon for 2
Perfect.
minutes.
As I was about
Alright.
to say, Rex, you're the only friend here.
Busk. Fuck. Buskin' buck. Buck.
There, you toasty fire chicken. You're a perfect oven. After all, your master has already accrued quite the collection of eggs.
Buck.
This is very true.
Buck! Buck. Buck.
Wiggly, tough. Like, oh my god. Can you see that chicken over there? He's like so roasting himself.
Salutations, it's good to be back on the air.
Yeah, buck. Yep, good job. I'm glad you caught that.
And here's the cream upon the corn. He's clucking his own horn. Oh wait, that sounds horrible.
Wow.
I was trying to think of something chicken related.
Nice try.
Oh, is he now?
Clucking so hard.
Cluck for me, Rex.
I'm so tired. I really
Cluck
can't do it.
for me.
I'm trying. I just can't. I'm doing the best I
See,
can with
look, you're doing great. Cluck for me.
it. Every time you say it like that, I want to do it more, but I'm so tired.
And yet you're doing it anyways.
I am red in the face. My energy levels are low. Very low. I'm trying. I
You're
can't.
such a good chicken.
No, I want to be a good boy. I'm like a good chicken.
Such a good hen for me.
Fun fact, chicken takes a lot out of me because it's very embarrassing. It's one of those things that I just...
Okay, switch to puppy.
Oh, thank you. Jeez.
Did you put on your pup hood?
Oh, well, let me log back in. It looks like it disconnected me. Yeah, it disconnected me. There we go. Yay, I can be a pupper again. Okay.
Great. Switch back to chicken.
What? But I was only there for like a second.
Hey, you just needed a refresher.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hearing that noise, I can only imagine Drex slumping on a desk, turned back into a chicken, so disappointed. But
And now we'll get to put on your pup hood again.
What are you?
With
What
that
is this?
nice collar.
Oh boy.
wouldn't that be like that one mask that bird handlers have for birds of prey?
It's a pup hood.
Yeah, it's what you're thinking is different from what the birds put over, but I mean that could be something them could put on me, but oh
Dude,
god,
you
I
just
should be giving him ideas, should I?
No,
I
you should.
not-
Good bottom talk. You want to have a little bird hood. That's adorable, actually. That's almost like a puppy hood, except for the birds, and it covers your eyes so that way you can't see, so you don't peck at people and whatnot. But it is also pretty similar to having a puppy hood.
Control you better.
Mm-hmm.
Make you a very good bird for me.
I'm already a very good boy for being a bird. I'm your very good bird.
Oh, but you can always be better. Can't he, Rex?
Yeah, not. That would help you a lot. Remember with birds, that actually helps you, helps calm you down, relaxes you. You don't have to have so many, things, shinies, distracting you. It helps calm you down. It helps that little bird brain just relax and just get petted underneath your chin, on top of your head. This is why you just relax. But it's also really cool because usually, birds are pretty badass and they get really angry unless you cover their eyes or whatnot sometimes, I guess. So I don't know, I find it pretty neat that you have to cover a bird's eyes sometimes to get them to calm down. With owls, specifically like hawks and stuff like that. You would look great in a bird hood.
I would.
But this is this is a puppy hood. It is a puppy hood. Really, really cool.
Oh, he
Yeah.
loves his pup hood.
It's really cool. I like it a lot. It's definitely a vibe.
And he especially loves that collar. I can just slip a finger under the and tug.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Oil has turned Tartarus into a Noctowl. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Nuclear launch detected.
The woe has arrived!
Hey, speaking of burbs.
And
You have any
he
bird
is
knowledge
now
of
a knocked out.
Seems like the topic is heavily about birds, since you know the topics have
I
been
mean,
about that.
I mean, with you being a chicken, me being in a volley, and you know, I was having other birds in here, such as Vane earlier. It's like,
oh my god, it is also like totally about that
Pure chaos!
pumpkin spice.
Wolstein _oil has turned Rex Strider into a Noctowl.
Something
They
without
can only
ears,
talk
please.
like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Woo! Knocked out. Knocked out. Knocked out.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna catch that knocked out.
Pure chaos! Kinda.
Wolstein _oil has turned Sky the Avali into a Noctowl. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Knockdown!
Knocked out. Knocked out. Knocked out. Knocked down, knocked down, knocked
I am very much enjoying it, Woe.
Owls are fun. I'm very bad at drawing them though.
You should draw more.
In general,
Yes.
I should.
Alright. I am sending you a guest star invite. Get to streaming some art.
I don't even draw digitally. I draw all traditional.
Okay. Let's see.
Tug.
Remember? I'm already here. Ooh, ah!
Good boy.
Man, I guess on the topic of the whole pup play thing and the birds and all that, if anybody had any questions about anything, feel free. I'm an expert, but I've been researching and learning about everything.
Yeah, let me
And
go ahead
unfortunately,
and regale you all with information about the birds and the bees.
That's not necessarily what I'm saying. But if anybody
Oh,
had
you're right. You're going to regale them with information about the birds and the bees. My bad.
Lol.
I mean, I think with you two it would be the rooster and the hen.
So you see, when a Pidgeot and a Beedrill like each other a lot.
Hardy har. Again, if anybody has any kink play questions or stuff about getting into a headspace or stuff about pup play in general, I'm always open to answer about those kind of things. How do you get into a puppy headspace? How does that work? What's the deal with the pup hood? What's it actually for? Blah 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 blah. Oh, hey, we got it.
I
So
command
for
pure
today,
Very nice,
chaos.
Will.
Kinda.
Wostein_oil has turned Rex Strider into a Honchbro. They can only talk like that
Oh.
Pokemon for 2 minutes.
That's crap.
I command pure
That is
chaos.
an interesting trick.
Kinda.
Wostein_oil has turned Carcerus into a Murkrow. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
I command pure chaos. Kinda.
Wostein_oil has turned Sky the Avali into a Murkrow. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
I command pure chaos. Kinda.
Any request before you properly get to sleep? I request that you get a fantastic night's sleep and that you wake up very well rested and ready for an incredible day tomorrow, my friend. That is my request.
I think that's me. Yeah. Whew. A lot of birds today. Holy moly. A lot of birds. Alright, let's see. You think it would turn into like a squirrel or something with how much we're using water? Let's see. Have a good night, Will. Let's go see. Thank you. What's up?
And yet, even with the Pokemon TS, we're still destroying you with the Valley Girl voice.
Yeah, Valley Girl Pokemon now. Great. Pro tip, chat: never give away your weaknesses. They will be used to brutally destroy you relentlessly.
Wostein_oil has turned Razim into a Noctowl. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Knocked owl.
I knew that was coming.
So yeah, that's my pro tip, chat. Remember, unless you're bottom talking and you're wanting to convey a thing that you would like, I would avoid just saying things that may utterly make you cringe and hurt your chest every time you hear it. Like Valley Girl talk. Or any other things that may irk you in conversation, dialogue, or whatever. Curious, chat, if you care to voice it, because you're not in the voice chat where they're gonna, we're gonna just do it to you. What is, like, something that just kind of bothers you? It's like, it makes you just kind of makes you sigh, makes you feel annoyed. Something that's like, makes you roll your eyes. Mine's Valley Girl speak. Specifically the kind that's in that tone about those kind of topics. It just makes me go, why would you choose to be this way? Why do you want to sound this fucking annoying and because
like,
it's
oh my god, why do you hate Valley Girl voice
it's
so
the
much?
tone,
Jeez.
it's the subject, it's the temperament, it's everything about it. It all combined
It's
into
the
like
question mark at the end of
Wostein_oil has
everything.
turned Rex Strider into a Lucario.
Oh,
They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
owl.
The only time I've done a Valley Girl voice or anything close to it was one NPC. And everybody hated her for good reason, because she was not a good person.
Lucario.
She has yet to reappear, and she will never reappear again if I have anything to say about it.
Ah, Lucario.
Rex is a good boy, 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 Rex is a good boy.
Good boy, Rex is a good boy, Rex is a good boy, Rex is a good boy, Rex is
Lucario.
Kyle, what do you think of James's new shirt? Doesn't that totally make his abs show? Oh my god.
Lucario, Lucario, Cario.
Like, OMG, I know, right?
Lucario. Why would you ruin such a sexy voice with that shitty tone? I hate it so much.
Like, OMG, you are such a good boy.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't ruin good boy for a good boy.
Please.
Very well. Rex.
Yes, sir.
You are my very good boy.
Thank you, sir.
That was even directed at me, and that's hot.
Splash damage. It doesn't have to be.
Unfortunately, Rex, I should probably soon attempt to go back to sleep before I have to work in the morning. Which means you will be left at their mercy. What none they have.
Fantastic. I love how I picked PowerWash Simulator to relax, and this is what I've been getting the whole time.
Oh, it's too late in the day for there to be anything but shenanigans happening. You should have known this.
I guess. Oh, great, I got the hiccups from cringe. I didn't know you could get hiccups from cringe.
Cringe hiccups.
Cringe up.
That sounds more like cringing push-ups.
That's a thing?
I don't know, it sounds more like a workout involving cringe than it does with cringing hiccups.
Well, cringe up is more like when you're like using both or having both your knees and not even like trying to lift yourself. It's like it's such a pathetic push-up. Oh my god, if you can't even do a single push-up.
You know what? I really didn't know you were doing that till you said, "Oh my god," for a second. I was giving you benefit of the doubt as listening to your words. And the moment you said, "Oh my god," like that, I was like, well, I'm tuning out. I am tuning out hard.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say too, I'm probably gonna be leaving. I probably actually should be getting off here because I need to go to bed. So yeah, if Carsters is leaving and I'm leaving, yeah, have fun with that, Rex.
I'm sure eventually the Valley Girl will stop and we'll find another subject or someone else will join that won't bring up the Valley Girl stuff and we'll just have a nice conversation about, I don't know, rice and chicken peas. Who fucking knows? As long as it's not Valley Girl, I'll be happy.
I mean, that or you'll say something that'll be worse than Valley Girl or like just as bad or something, that he'll switch to that, you know?
Yeah, that's a large possibility. That might be a random subject I'll bring up. That sounds like I might do that, actually. Just for the sake of not having Valley Girl anymore. Let's see, let me think.
I hereby ban
Just
Valley
remember-
Girl from the monster game.
Just remember, Rex, his weakness is puns.
So when are we starting the Monster Hunter game?
I have no idea. It's one of those things that's probably not going to happen for a while because I need to at least either end Pokerol, which is not there yet, or one of the other games I'm in has to end for me to free up my schedule. However,
Okay.
I do have enough time for a one-shot at some point.
Loop-de-loop.
I need to learn Scar anyway.
Alright, so
Yeah,
you're guest starring. Got it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not keeping up enough with the updates.
Well, just
I highlighted!
Oh, you should not have fucking said that. You done fucked up. You
I
done fucked
worked
up now. You have
so
fucked up.
hard on it, and
Pat, it's okay, sir. Don't
Pat,
worry. He
Pat,
doesn't
I'm
mean it.
sorry,
He doesn't mean
Master.
it. He doesn't mean it. He just
I-
doesn't know the
I will
colors.
look at it- I
He's
will look at it
colorblind, I
tomorrow.
think. He's just colorblind.
I will look-
Don't worry about it.
Master,
Hang
I
on.
will look at it tomorrow. I will
Pat,
look at it tomorrow. I swear, Master. I will look at it
Pat,
tomorrow.
Pat.
I will find time. I will find time tomorrow. I will make sure that I look at it.
There.
I was gonna say, it's probably just that Sky hasn't had the time to look at it, not that they have actually
Yeah,
trouble keeping
exactly.
up with the update.
That's the
You do
reason.
Yeah, I
and-
haven't had the time.
Yeah. And
You
they
do
don't
an
see
excellent-
colors. They don't see the color coded thing. They don't
What?
They don't
What?
see the color code.
I was gonna say, you do an excellent job color coding.
Yeah, blue and green. Blue's the way the blue updates. Yep. Green's the yep. Exactly.
You know,
Rex.
like
That
Pidge.
doesn't make a lot of sense because dogs are colorblind, birds are not. I don't think birds are colorblind.
I'm trying to help you. You're shooting your own self in the foot right now. Anywho, yes, I'm sure they can get it. They'll get it. They'll Birds, they defy conceit. Do. Go watch the update on Scar. Catch up.
I really do hope that it's coming together well, though.
It is. It's understandable and it makes sense, and you have a good system where you can tell what's been changed and not changed.
Am I still a good boy?
I suppose.
Yay. Rex is a good boy, Rex is a good boy, Rex is a good boy, Rex.
What did I even do, though? I didn't do anything. You're a good
You
boy.
existed.
Hope you have a...
I really can't wait till you do get to Zim's place. It's going to be so much fun when you're together, IRL, and then on stream as well together. It's going to be adorable.
Oh, I already know one of the cards that I'm gonna have.
Oh, boy.
After all, I'm supposed to make a
boy.
card themed around Rex.
Yeah, that's still on the table from the fundraiser.
I know exactly what it's gonna be.
Frank, how can you give any hints as to what that new card might do?
The name of it will be Tug Tug.
Oh, boy. How is that gonna work every time, though? Because I can't know what's gonna happen. What do you... Oh, God, you're gonna set the Siri, aren't you? That's what the Siri's gonna be for.
The
It's
Alexa?
gonna be like... Oh, God. Wow. Yeah, I guess that could work. Jordan, I kind of have this now. I think I'm almost done with the loopy-loop. Oh! Yeah, remember I'm still offering that thing for this current fundraiser right now, so if we get anything for it, when it comes to each $10, I'm doing a bean, and if they happen at once, I'm doing them all at once. No ifs, ands, or buts, right then on the spot. Even if I get like, let me see, even if I get a booger, rotten egg, and stinky socks, I'll have to have all those together. So, fantastic. Slight regret.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah, that's what I'll tell myself when I'm in the bathroom. Let's see.
Well, and if Zim ever like really needs it too, I'd always be willing to do like something myself as well, a little embarrassing, or even just do like it could be something like a volley nuggies taki. Like then you could have your chicken taki, and I'd have my volley nuggie taki.
Yeah, but I can do whatever I want. So...
It's just a suggestion, Master.
Actually, since you're here and this is chill, and also I have yet to force myself to get off voice chat and attempt to sleep, since I slept all day. What would you want out of a monster one-shot?
I still would prefer a full... I would rather have a full campaign.
I mean,
Like...
yes.
Well, it's more like, for the channel, I'm not certain how to handle one-shots, because, you know, getting all the art and stuff together for a full-fledged campaign, that's one thing, but then getting individual icons and stuff and setting it all up, I have no idea how I would set everything up for a one-shot.
The only thing for a one-shot, if it was streamed, is that I would probably encourage people to not go through all that effort to get icons and things for something that would probably be 1 or 2 sessions. Which I know does not vibe very well with your desire to have consistency.
Yeah.
There we go, the arch is...
Which, I mean, if I do a one-shot and you do not feel like participating, that is also okay.
Oh no,
Because
I
it's
definitely
not-
want to.
One-shots are definitely my more thing at the
I
moment.
want to play at a game with you, you know?
Oh.
And I want to
Well,
play
I'll
Monster
see.
Hunter.
I mean, that's true. I will say that you may or may not want to be whatever character you would play in, like, the full game, because it may not be connected at all to the full game when it happens.
Well, yeah.
Also would not recommend a bulky monster, because I might be sending people through confined spaces depending on what sort of one-shot happens. Or be a bulky monster. Figure out how to make that work.
Yeah, I wish it was like... What I was hoping, like, for one of those Monster Hunter things is, like... I would want to do a one-off that's themed around something that makes it a little bit different than what I would usually do. Because, this is me, though. Like, it'd be simple, though. Like, the one-off that has, like, a lot of TF emphasis on it. That'd be pretty cool. Especially if it, like, powered up your characters and made you stronger. Like, Flexible Survivor or something. That'd be dope.
So, one thing I figured out in regards to magic is, bones have power in this world.
Bones?
What?
Yes.
Have power?
Bones.
Oh.
The bones of powerful entities, be they monster, human, Wyverian, and yes, there's bone armor, but that's not the same as actually utilizing a mantle of the bones of a creature to call upon its power, which may or may not have other effects on the person using them.
Ah, this is getting to TF territory. I can feel it.
If you want, yes.
Yes. Yes, that's not a question. Yes. Silly. Where's all the metal at? Ah, there's no more metal? No more metal.
You know, Zim, people say I have a funny bone. I'm humorous.
I see. You're going there with it, huh?
Bad.
Dang.
But yeah, I don't know if you... Did you play World, Zim?
I did. So I don't remember much of the lore and stuff.
Well, do you remember the Rotting Veil?
Yeah.
Well, part of the purpose of the Rotting Veil is to be this big graveyard for, like, big monsters. Like, Dalamater-sized monsters.
What's a Dalamater?
World Serpent.
Ah! Sick.
I believe in the game where you can fight it, you don't actually manage to kill or defeat it. You just drive it off, question mark?
Yeah.
It's just that massive.
Makes sense.
But
Anywho, I'm going to head off. I need to force myself to get up and go to bed here.
Okay, good night.
TOS. Good night.
You know what I meant.
Tee good night.
have a good night.
Mr. Bread.
I'm loafing. See ya.
Bye-bye. I really need to sit down and really figure out the magic system for Scar. I also have an idea for a for martial arts.
Oh yeah?
Like, martial arts as in fighting styles, or martial arts as in the equivalent of magic for martials?
A little bit of both.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's excellent. I love it already.
So it is going to have, you know, the concept of chi and stuff. Probably going to have some mixture of, like, what kineticists can do in there.
Makes me think of Path of War.
Yeah. But it'll be set up similar. Oh, good night, Era. So both magic and so the magic system is going to be very modular, just like the moves are. Except instead of constructing moves, like, you know, like you do with moves, you construct them. You will learn magic words that you can then string together to cast spells. You know, you might have heal, and then power, and then, I don't know, fire or something. And then you string those words together, you know the magic words for those and how they function and the power that they carry. And thus, you can work together to determine in the moment how that spell will function.
Ah, word casting.
Yes.
Flexible.
The details for... That's the basic premise of it. The details are, you know, obviously still need to be worked out. But on that front, there are, it's gonna be a flexible system with martial arts as well. I still am playing around with the ideas on it, but I like the idea of making sure that things are very flexible with the system.
Yeah, that's been what I thought was the key thing with it since, yeah, flexibility was key in a lot of things. Martial arts, though, I'm wondering where you're going with that. Are you planning on making different fighting techniques or customizable techniques?
Yes.
Having it like a point system like the move list. You can like make your own kind of karate style in a way, and it could be kind of open to whatever style you want it to make into it.
Yes.
Like Tai Chi or Bai Chi Kwan or Taekwondo. Oh, I can see that. It kind of, if I'm thinking about it, I'm like looking at it and envisioning it like how you do your moves, how you made your move list work, where you kind of customize your own move and everything has its own point score. So if you wanted to have it have either like a certain stat element or hit twice, or you know, have it towards unblockable, it costs a certain amount of points. Interesting. I'm guessing you'd have to like figure out how you want to make it with how martial arts would work as a training system, how you would learn it over time, or I don't know. I feel like it'd be interesting to see how you can. I've not seen tabletop use martial arts. I've made a monk in a D&D game before, and that was just basically making moves and whatnot. They didn't really have any kind of special system with making up your own moves or anything like that. It was just like, oh, this is what a monk does. They can punch like this. They can sometimes heal like this, and they didn't really focus on making a karate system with it.
A better example would have been playing Path of War, because what Path of War does is it effectively turns martials into their own form of caster, where they have their own. I forget what the actual term of it is. They have disciplines that give them access to various like moves, counters, reactions, and things that range from being extraordinary to just outright supernatural, like stopping frickin' time.
I see. I definitely like the idea of stances. Like if you were to go into a stance, you're more defensive and you have better chances at doing rolls against your, basically blocking. Oh, and if you're in another stance, it'd be more offensive, and you can do your more offensive moves. And I like that because I like the idea of it being used for RP. Like if you were to be like ready for a certain situation or use a certain different stance for a certain other kind of conflict, that'd be pretty sick. But yeah, that's just me watching kung fu movies and thinking of like Drunken Master and people focusing their chi to concentrate and meditate, and of course the anime weaving me thinking of Ultra Instinct and all these other moments of using your inner martial arts to do very spiritual, crazy, magical things that make martial arts into a very cool, interesting class, like in its own right. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you're gonna do. I might actually be able to give feedback to this since I play so many dang fighting games and watched a lot of martial arts movies and anime.
Yeah, it'll be, my plan for martial arts is it's gonna very much have a lot of, comboing going on with it.
Oh, that seems up my alley. I like combos.
That's, that's how a lot of fighting tends to be, you knock their guard, or at least, granted, my limited knowledge of it. I don't know that much about it, but it seems to be a lot of, you jab them to get their guard down, or make them think you're going to go one way, and then you hit them with the left hook and stuff like that.
You're not wrong. You're onto it. It's basically like there's some like stuff for like we pepper somebody up with a punch just to kind of daze them up, then go for like the big punch. Like that kind of. There is combos even in actual fighting. I would say there's a mix. There's a lot of things. This is really cool about martial arts. There's a lot of things you can like integrate it and make it work with a tabletop game that could be inspiring to try to make it mix with the system, because you got stances. You got different stances that you can implement. You have grapples, or just whole nother ballpark you can start learning, because once you do grapples, you can have stuff where you take them down and you basically have CC, and then goes right into the next move after you do a takedown. Kind of like, you know, they tackle them to the ground in UFC, and then they have them straddle, and they start punching them in the face. You have that kind of, that's a sequence. It's like a combo. You have your takedown slam, then you have your pulse of punches, and so on and so forth. You got, we should watch Cobra Kai again, by the way. It may get you inspired to, you know, for what you're about to do. Also, I'm being selfish. I really want to watch Cobra Kai. Whee!
One thing that I want to emphasize, though, is making it different from the moves and the magic. Because, you know, just having the martial arts be, oh yeah, it's just magic, but a little different.
I know how you can do that.
Okay.
You should tie it to something else besides, you should have it tied to some other kind of energy source, maybe. Maybe something that's already there, like, you know, soul or like life even.
You mean like chi?
In some way. That's what I'm saying. It's like chi, but like you can explain how chi is tied to like the soul or HP even, some moves. Since, you know, you're using your own body in a lot of these moves a lot of times. That's like one of the big aspects of, if I was to like point at how Naruto did their thing. There's a fighting style that doesn't use chi as much because it's more karate kung fu. It's less the chi aspect, spiritual aspect, more like kind of getting the most out of your body. So a lot of it would cause a lot of like HP like damage depending on what move you're doing. You know, because you're at the end of the day you're basically punching, you're kicking, you're hitting your own bones against somebody else. That could be one aspect that makes it more unique compared to, you know, magic. Let's see.
Oh, hey, Belle. Good to see ya. How you doing? How was your vacay? Ah, there you are. So as far as that goes, I do feel like these require some manner of resource. Regardless of, like, both mana, or both magic and martial arts are going to require a resource. But it's going to be a new stat. Like, probably for magic, it's going to be mana. For martial arts, it's gonna be chi, you know, or something along those lines.
I mean, you could just call it chi as a stand-in if that isn't what you want to use. And if it is what you want to use, it can always be flavored or named something else for a game.
Yeah, I have no issues with using it. Yeah, we could go with basic stamina kind of thing. Hi, Jester.
Yeah, I feel like leaving it less focused on a specific thing is good, since it's supposed to be flexible, right? So stamina could work with, like, pretty much a variety of different things if people wanted to combine other things into the SCAR system. You want to throw, like, different martial arts worlds in there from different things. Stamina would fit.
What options are available for the next one, Rex?
The next one is either, we have a quick one we can do, and the shoe. So pretty much only the shoe house and the motorbike sidecar.
Let's do the motorbike and then we'll call it.
Okay.
Even though this thing's gonna take like 2 seconds.
What I would really like is the idea of training to be integrated with it. Like using the, I mean, it's for a lot of different ones. It's there already. But
We're not going to have, like, you know, you spend this many hours training and you get and you unlock it, but instead it's going to follow the same rules as everything else, where if you do spend time training, your storyteller can grant you a discount on purchases and such. Obviously, we're going to be putting in that training is very much recommended, but we're not going to have a hard requirement on it. Because unfortunately, training requires downtime. And if you...
Sometimes you get none of it.
Yeah. Like, frankly, you know, there's Data Resistance Squad, we have had zero downtime. It has been one thing after another, after another, after another, forever now. And if we had a requirement for training, you know, downtime for training, well, guess what, martial arts user, you are SOL.
I really think that could be like fixed up with that one. I mean, it's digital. All you do is take up some kind of VR program for a bit. I know the fix I would think of for a martial artist would be, what's the word for it? Pretty much having like meditative matches, just doing ghost matches. That's what it's called. But shadow boxing, you basically just kind of meditating a fight. You're having a fake fight in your head. That's a lot of people can train, especially against certain opponents.
Well, yes, but that still takes time.
Yeah, true.
When you're barely even getting time to sleep.
Yeah, that is the issue. If you have no time to rest at all, then it's SOL for pretty much everyone involved.
I know I've had a campaign where literally the only way we could get a full rest was by drinking basically magical coffee. Because some kind of sleeping curse or anti-sleeping curse was on the entire world. And if you go to sleep, you never wake up.
Jesus.
Oh, I see. That is certainly a premise.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Forcing everyone to become coffee warlocks.
Hmm.
Oh, it was basically our group was the only ones that were still awake, and there were a couple of others, but yeah, it was not a great campaign. It did not last very long. But that's kind of, you know...
It sounds like the sort of campaign where it couldn't last long, because does the sleep cause stasis in people? And if not, then you are on a hard time limit.
Yep.
Yeah. Not to mention the DM for that campaign made the magical coffee incredibly expensive, so it wasn't like we could just sit around anyways, because we had to be constantly working to try and get the money to actually get said magical coffee, or boom, you're dead.
Interesting concept, which I don't know if was planned out for the execution of a tabletop game that well. It sounds very difficult to do.
I agree. It sounds an awful lot like interesting idea, but execution was flawed.
Yeah. But, you know, if we put in a requirement of something that will require some manner of downtime, that will exclude the players from being able to pursue that. Or it'll exclude them from being able to do that in every campaign.
I'm looking forward to seeing this replay, because it's gonna get silly at the end. What? They skipped stuff. Ooh. Ooh. I'm guessing you said the shoe is gonna take longer though, huh?
What was that?
You saying the shoe would take too long, right?
Yeah. Is that the only one left?
Yep. The shoe.
Here. we can go do one of the special things.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, but yeah, back on the subject of bones. The purpose of the Rotten Vale in World is not only does it serve as its own unique little ecosystem full of scavengers and various other things that you might find, you know, like fungi and stuff that would grow due to bodies, but the energy from those...
Hold on. There's a purchase for this?
I can buy heavy
Oh,
duty?
dang it.
What?
Oh,
For what? Which one?
Oh, the Back to the Future one.
Aw, bummer. Yeah, some of the other ones are free.
Sad.
though.
Only 42% are positive. You get
I
five
wonder why.
levels for quarter of the price of the base game, and only 2 are bigger areas.
Bummer. Oh, hey, can I buy the heavy duty one? It's 2,000. I think I can afford it now, and I'm also leveled up. That's what I get, or do I wait for professional?
What are you talking about?
The power washers. I can get the heavy duty one now.
Oh yeah, go for it. Is this one also for purchase?
yeah.
Oh, the Warhammer one is also purchase.
Oh, not the Warhammer one. That's one I would imagine you wanted to get.
That's a shame. Well, that one I suppose is unsurprising.
Jeez. Well then, let's just do one of the bonus jobs. That's too long, that's too long. You know what? This is a nice balance between length and stuff.
Giggity.
You want to come join us, Keith?
I don't have PowerWash Simulator.
Oh, fair enough.
I find it very zen just to watch.
If I buy one, do you get to play with me?
I have no idea, but I do not feel like those are worth purchasing.
I really want to do the Final Fantasy one.
Well, the Final Fantasy one is free.
No, it made me go to the thing too.
Really?
I've
Didn't
been
look
able
like
to
had
do
be
it for
purchased.
free.
When I clicked it, it made me do the. It went to the thing for some reason.
I wonder if Sim had like an early purchasers pack or something.
Maybe I did.
Wait, what? Did it change my thing to a different one?
Yeah, you're joining me on this, and we've got
Whoa.
different stuff.
Whoa, what the heck? There's a 3-prong one.
Oh yeah, you'll get that later.
Whoa.
The Wonderment. But yeah,
Oh, we
part of
clean
the,
the inside of it? That's sick.
part of the purpose of the Rotten Vale is that the energy released from those dead monsters and elder dragons nourishes the above Coral Highlands area,
Ah,
as well
yeah.
as the surrounding islands. And so, building off of that, bones have power.
Excuse me, sir.
And it might even be that you can call on I guess the spirit of whatever monster whose bones you might be wearing, or maybe even Hunter or Bavarian if you happen to have their bones on you for some reason.
Excuse me, sir.
Either for knowledge or for power. And yes, that might be transformed.
Excuse me, sir.
I know already there's at least one area that's, I guess I'll call it a boneyard, and the land surrounding it is incredibly fertile and lush because of it.
Oh? Like the Rotten Vale, or?
Yes, not quite the same positioning, though. The Rotten Vale and Coral Highlands are more of, like, a canyon, or, I don't know, I've always viewed them as a sort of, like, cylindrical tube. This one is set inside a coastline cliff face, and so there's this incredibly lush and fertile plain above and outside it.
I think Rex is enjoying all the new attachments.
There's so many nozzles. What? This is a big jump. You have so many of these things.
It's adorable to hear the wonder in your voice.
This one actually shoots as much as the red one, but it has a wide spray. That's pretty sick. Let me change the extension.
Hello there, burrito. But yeah, I going back a bit to the different things. It's like martial arts. I want it to be unique. I want it to be special. Because I know so many. I have known so many players that are like, yeah, I'm gonna play a monk. And they want to do all these cool maneuvers, and then it's like, the system itself is like, no, you can't. You get basically what is a spell with flurry of blows. Be happy we gave you that much.
I will say that I have never seen an uncomplicated grappling system.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking when you first were talking about stuff like combos. Yep, definitely would have something to do with grapples. I don't know. I think the multi-attack kind of fits in with like the idea of grapples. How many moves you get, limited, based on like how much you have in your what was it? The move. It should be pretty similar, honestly. Like how to kind of to balance out the grappling.
Well, once moves are done and dusted and ironed out, they'll probably serve as an excellent foundation for the expanded systems doing martial arts and magic.
Oh, definitely.
Because once that foundation is there, that will make doing those systems that much easier.
It's part of why I haven't done much actual work on them. Not to mention they are also going to be technically optional systems. They're going to be part of the main book, but they aren't going to be part of the actual... Technically, moves are also not going to be part of the actual system itself. Like, it's going to be an optional rule. Because there are some times where you may want to play as boring old humans for a particular story, for, you know. Obviously the system's not really designed for that, for that to be the basis, but, you know, that doesn't mean that we can't just simply say, yeah, this is technically optional. Highly recommended, but technically not required. I know New Year's, but flexibility is kind of the name of the game with the SCAR system. You get to make of the game what you want.
Why is New Year's doing?
You know, playing as a boring old human.
I guess.
Oh, that's another thing for the one-shot. If somebody wants to play as a barbarian or a human, that'll be fine. because it's going to take place in a coexistent kingdom.
As a what or a human?
A Bavarian or a human.
Again, I would like it even more if there was a TF campaign. Then you go ahead and start as a human. That's dope. Actually makes it better. Won't be one by the end of the campaign. I'm almost done with the top of the roof. I like the idea of martial arts, though. I think it's gonna work out whenever, whenever have like you're saying, whenever all the moves, everything is already solidified, it'll be a lot easier to get into martial arts. You're saying it's gonna be like a optional thing that doesn't have to be in the game, so
Yeah.
definitely keeping it simpler for people that don't want to have a martial arts system and complicate things. But I think it's a good idea to have it because there's a lot of people who love doing different physical moves. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh yes, New Year's. TF is great.
Me sitting here silently with my tired brain going, okay, how could I make it viable to do that in this setting?
Do what?
Give you guys the TF campaign you want, even though that probably wouldn't be the focus of the game I'd run.
I'd say don't worry about it if it's not the focus. I was just like jesting and thinking about if there was a TF focus thing.
Oh.
I'm sure you can add aspects in some way, but with Monster Hunter, I don't believe there's anything in there that's, you know, really... If there was, I'd be playing Monster Hunter more. Sadly, I don't believe you have any TF stuff in there as much. I wish.
Speaking of wishing there were more TF stuff, Elden Ring and Bloodborne failed to give people the TF they wanted because people wanted to become the Wolf or the Lion Knight, and in Bloodborne they wanted to become the Beast, and that just never happened.
That was annoying. Like, I was literally like purposely dying by werewolf just to see if I could get inflicted by the same thing, but it's like, nope, they just didn't let you have it, and it's like, oh man, that's a bummer. You get to see it all the time too.
It wasn't until the DLC that you got either transformation for Eldritch Horror or Beast.
Wait, what? Does the DLC let you transform?
You have to beat 2 bosses in order to get the appropriate runes, and you have to have the appropriate weapon.
What?
So for the Beast transformation rune, you have to defeat Lawrence in the Nightmare, and equip the rune gives you plus the Beast Claws, because that makes sense. Also, the Beast Claws are pretty good. I like these.
Yeah, that's, I might look that up after this.
And
I did not
then
know there was that.
And then you have to defeat the final boss of the Nightmare, which is rough. Oh boy, even on regular new it's rough. Yes, indeed. I had trouble defeating them. And I did not have the cheese that I had, like, when I fought Millennia. Because, oh boy, I have no trouble admitting I used cheese to defeat her. Back when it worked. But yeah, you equip the rune that boss gives you, and there is a weapon called... No, not the rune. They give you a weapon called the Cause Parasite, and there's a rune that you can get elsewhere in the DLC, and you equip them both, and you become a cauliflower head with tentacle arms.
Oh, what now? Okay then.
It is. It's just a shame that it's literally the last thing that you can obtain. But I guess if you want to go through New Game Plus as an Eldritch Horror, why not? There's also another really great weapon in the DLC. It's the Amygdala Arm. It is a wonky transformation strength weapon, strength arcane weapon.
Supposed to have dragons in Elden Ring too, but they didn't do that either. Maybe the DLC, whenever I played, has the dragon thing and I don't know about it. It's out, right? The Elden Ring one's out, right?
No, it's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Shadow of the Erdtree is not out, and I don't think it involves dragons, unfortunately. The closest thing we have to dragon transformation transformation is the eyes, which unfortunately the dragon eyes have the lowest precedent compared to every other eye transformation.
This burger's tricky. How'd you get stuff on the cheese? Somebody just throw some oil on this burger? Like, what? Sometimes I wonder how they got stuff this dirty. Like, does somebody just... Does that be an evil villain in this world that's going around throwing muck on things? Makes no sense.
Oh, you'll find out with the story eventually.
Okay. There needs to be more games with TF, especially willing TF that isn't just rated for.
Agreed.
Also
Yeah.
agreed, because, like, TF isn't really my thing, I'll be honest. But also the amount of it that is just sort of, with, like, either willing but horror, or unwilling and horror, and just horror with it in general, it's like, most of the one that isn't horror isn't particularly well done, or because it's just a fact of life in that setting and world, it's not expanded upon much because those characters aren't the focus. Looks at Fire Emblem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always put one of those in my team, but yeah, it's a bummer that's never like it.
And apparently there was a Breath of Fire game where you turn into a dragon,
Yes.
but if you do it too much, you straight up game over because it's bad, even though it's the coolest part of the game. And I look at that and I go, that's failure on the designer's part.
Yeah, I mean, that was their concept. Dragon was bad in that game, and blah blah blah. That game was really bad, like not fun to play. You could die like and get a legit like save ruining game over within the first, I think, 10 minutes, 20 minutes or something. You just restart the whole game. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal game. Like, it was just a hard state game over for, like, failing. Pretty crazy. Oh.
Well,
Alright.
well, that depends. Like, if... Say, for instance, the premise is that you are currently possessed by an evil dragon spirit, and transforming into them is a bad thing because they are evil.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever their reasons for being evil are, assuming there are reasons. So that could indeed be a game over condition. If there is an actual reason for it, then I don't mind it as much. It's just sometimes the reasons are super contrived. If anyone played Tales of Zestiria and Berseria, the one thing that mildly annoyed me is, oh yeah, when a Seraph goes bad for whatever reason, they become a dragon. And it's like, oh, I see, we're doing this again. Dragons are evil, got it. And sometimes it's just this slow, inevitable, tragic thing.
Yeah, it's always been the trope. Dragon evil, dragon horny. Need more good dragons.
Meanwhile, furries everywhere. Please just let me have it.
Oh, and then by contrast, in those Tales games, like, some of the oldest and strongest spirits look like house animals. I recall getting to the end of a dungeon and then there was just a pig with wings.
Just getting stuff by
Lovely.
accident. This is so strong. Holy crap. This must be like an endgame tool.
The Tri-Beam.
Okay, what else is there?
Rex,
Mer?
you did not clean your bottom.
Oh no.
The bottom bun was not clean.
I was spraying it the whole time.
There. Some people's kids, I tell ya.
Wow. Gonna shoot the ball. What else is there to clean?
It escaped.
Burger fillings. That burger still needs stuff?
It's a problem with the games that consider transformation to be a negative as a punishment, not a positive as in becoming something more and better. Yeah, the werewolf problem in D&D. Yeah.
Well,
Like instantly evil.
in fairness to tabletops and lycanthropy, part of the origin of lycanthropy is that it was a curse, and like even for berserkers slash bearsarks, the transformation was seen as a dangerous one.
I like how Werewolf Apocalypse does it. They do like the whole spiritual angle thing. They basically are
And yet,
Captain Planet Furries.
and
but also
yet I actually watched a video about that recently. Oh, right.
Shorty! Hello there! Thank you very much for the, raid! Welcome in! How was your stream?
It's clean. Skylight service hatch trim.
An earnest disciple.
Hello there! Yeah! How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. I am Razim. Right now we are doing some PowerWash Simulator.
I
I'm
command
just
pure
having a
chaos.
good time with
Kinda.
it.
Burrito Thenodal Dragon has turned Rit Strider into a Feraligator. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
That's one of the things that can happen on here.
Yeah, with Werewolf the Apocalypse, aside from Eco Warrior, your power is Rage, and that comes with its own problems. Also, the Earthblood video game was terrible.
For alligator.
I had fun with the Earthblood video game, whatever it was called.
Alligator.
But only because I had, or at least for the little bit that I played, I enjoyed it because I had lore expert Kerr with me who was explaining all of the lore that the game decided not to expand on.
That was a big problem with the game, apparently. The video I watched even went in depth about the fact that the game just sort of, probably not the fault of the devs, but the fault of people above them, did not expand upon stuff that was being set up for
alligator.
Good night,
eco side of things.
Shorty. Glad you had a good time in Fortnite. And thanks again for that raid. What were you saying?
Sorry. As the game did not go into the eco side of things as much as it probably could have. Probably because people above the devs were squeamish, afraid of those sorts of things. You know,
Yeah.
like higher-ups tend to be.
It could have been so much better. Like, they did not go into like what really makes like everything with the spiritual side of things and all that really cool. They were just basically eco-terrorists that were fighting against that bad company. But it was so base. It was so basic compared to like what the lore usually is. I
I
can
was
see why you'd have
avoiding
fun.
using that particular word, if only because we are streamed, and I am avoiding demonetization.
We're past the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
know we have. I know, but sometimes things get picked out.
Fair.
But yeah, the whole thing with that
One more,
is
Rex?
If that's what you want.
Yeah, we're having a good conversation now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
no
Not gonna stop the
longer
conversation.
no longer in silence, teasing
Yeah.
and torturing.
No longer
Rex.
valley-girling me the whole time. I'm okay with this.
Oh my god, like...
Yeah, I'm ready to stop. I think we should probably call it for the night.
But yeah, it could have been more, and hopefully it's not the last werewolf game, and the next one will actually be better whenever it happens.
I know I've got a clip from like the first 5 minutes of the werewolf game of me going, I don't care about all this stuff. Where's the sexy hunky werewolves?
Oh gosh.
That's about
And
right.
her in the background just shouting, can you just not enjoy the lore, damn it?
It's like the one thing that's like, that's what I was saying, like, that's the sad part, is like, you're getting all the lore dumping, but that's because it's not in the game, so for me it was more annoying. It was like, I just wish this was in the game, wish that was in the game, wish that was in the game.
Well, so I know very little about World of Darkness. Most of it I've absorbed from various media that has utilized it. But in that video, like in the comments of the video I watched, apparently the one like other werewolf tribe that you encounter in the game, like they're so like passive, and which is very out of character, but what the video doesn't describe but is in the game is the explanation that effectively the worm has corrupted their spirit and basically forced them into passivity, which is why their spirit looks really funky.
Yeah, honestly, it's so annoying because they have such a cool like corrupted lore with like whatever, I forget what the whole thing what they're called, but they're corrupted, the darkness, what do you want to call them? Their corrupted side of their lore is very interesting. I don't remember them doing too much with it. That was really bugging me because it could have been some really cool like monsters and
Stuff
enemy
of
types.
The worm.
Yeah, the
and
worm.
The Fomori, I think they were called.
Yeah. Like they could have went ham with that, but no, it's just, it was very dull and focused on the whole, fighting the Skynet, the company.
Well, that's
The
because
man.
it's a subsidiary of the big bad that serves the worm.
That's what I mean. Like it was like, man, it could have been really interesting if they went in on this, but
But they didn't. And they did a well, apparently there were 2 whole transformations missing from the game.
oh, fantastic.
That you were missing your 2 in-between transformations, but also like the combat was so basic it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, to be fair, like, even in the actual tabletop game, nobody ever used those in-between ones.
It really depends. You gotta really have like a setup for those good. Because it's really cool. Depending on where you start with, where in the story, you would use those. It depends on what situation. And I love how they go into it, because the thing I loved about like the game, they really emphasize starting up your character's like beginnings with how you turn into a werewolf. Like, what was your beginning of your rage? Did you rage during a public situation where you ended up doing something that's going to be part of your backstory forever that you regret? Or were you already in a tribe? Or you were wild and then like Red Talon and you actually were part of like with the wild wolf ferals and all that? So there was a lot of different ways you can go about it, depending on where your tribe started. Like, did you get that Disney-esque experience of like, oh yeah, there was a master that brought you into the tribe and you learned with them, or did you go kind of wild with it? You just had to learn from getting pulled into a tribe out of nowhere, and they just found you and they took you in and taught you the ways. And you've always learned from like being part of what they call the humans in that one, Humes or something. I forgot what they had a name for them.
Kinfolk?
Kinfolk, yes. Did you have a kinfolk with you, or you had like a system that helped you like get integrated, or did you have to like do it yourself? I don't know. I loved like how much they went into it, like the idea of becoming a werewolf in the tribes, and how there was always a society and a kind of a families going on around it. I thought that was really neat. And I feel like that's what really would decide if you use the middle first form or just stay in. Because some of the ones that can't, like those whole werewolves that you can that can turn to a werewolf and turn into human form, that are half human, half werewolf. And I believe there was like ones that are full wolf. Like they're straight up born as a wolf, and they don't even know that much about humans at all. I don't know, it was really cool. I really wish they made a game that actually did justice to the whole like how deep that actual lore went. But yeah, I'm with her on this one. I would have been talking about the lore while you were playing the game, probably. It's actually the most interesting part of Werewolf Apocalypse for me. The game really sucked. It was a bummer. So there's a visual novel that was really good though.
Yeah, the video I watched compared the visual novel as being infinitely better and at treating the werewolf lore. But in Earthblood, the other tribe I mentioned, the one that was made passive, were red talons, which is why a lot of comments to the video, because it didn't mention the whole worm corrupting them thing, were confused. Like, red talons would never be that passive, because apparently red talons would have just fought to the last.
Oh, they would have, yeah, totally. Especially if it was involving, either defending their tribe or fighting against humans. Really, they're basically probably one of the most aggressive ones you can get. Besides the black spiral dancers, those guys you don't fuck with those guys. If I recall right.
Well, you also wouldn't want what is it? I read it somewhere. There's this house of a revenant house or something, and sometimes, just sometimes, they create a super cool werewolf.
Ooh. I think I remember what you're talking about. I've been out of my... There was a time where I actually tried to study up on Werewolf Apocalypse, because I tried to basically be a storyteller for that. Just with a friend of mine we really love werewolves. We were just gonna basically kind of vibe and do a campaign of sorts with it. But yeah, it's one of those things. I still have the digital books on my computer somewhere.
Part of my biggest introduction to World of Darkness has been Bruva Alphabusa's Hunter the Parenting.
Hunter the Parenting?
Do you know what I mean, Zim?
I've got an idea, but I don't know the specific thing that you're referring to. I just couldn't. I appreciate the pun at least.
Yes.
I know at all what's going on.
So, currently it's very focused on the vampire side, hunter and vampire side of things, but Bruva Alphabusa and them originally made a bunch of really cool Warhammer content, which is still around on YouTube, but now they've become this studio called Ogre Papanon. I think I pronounced that right. And they're making effectively World of Darkness styled stuff that use a lot of the same people's voices, as well as quote unquote the same characters but with some name changes.
Really?
Instead of Magnus, it is Marcus. The videos are fairly lengthy too. The latest one I think was an hour plus long. But yeah, I can link them in media sharing if people want. Since there is interest, I don't necessarily want to spoil much of anything.
You just get infinite cleaner?
No.
No, unfortunately in PowerWash Sim, the soaps and stuff are limited consumable.
Yeah, and they do cost money.
Doesn't seem like you can buy anymore. And
Well, this particular one, I think it's limited on a... I'm pretty sure you can only have so much on this one. This particular level. This is one of the bonus ones. Either way, why are you using the soap?
Metal. It's working really good on it.
Well, yeah, but it's also not needed.
But I want it. It's making nice little bubbly sounds as I'm doing it.
I don't know how this song goes.
I'm pretty sure for the majority of people, that's all they know. There are some that know the full thing, but the majority of people only know the, like, first two lines.
Oh, you mean like how people only know the Take On Me part of the Take On Me song?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't fall into the silence now.
Oh, we probably will. Rex is off in... Rex is off in puppy land.
So. So dirty.
Oh, yeah. This is what was dug up out of that hole.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
But does that make any sense? That doesn't. They got a whole thing out of that hole. That's crazy.
Yeah. The lady literally took that bucket. There's right over here. The wheelbarrow, the shovels, and bucket, and she dug up this. And that's why we're cleaning it.
That's cool. I can't believe she dug this whole thing out by herself. Wow.
Welcome to the lore of this game.
Oh god, it's actual lore.
Yes, that is actually the lore of this job.
Wow. Just wow. So is this like a bonus mission?
Yeah.
Neato. Not a bad bonus mission.
Okay. I'm so glad you're here. It'll likely take you a while to clean the grape thing. I'll pop the kettle on the stove, make you a nice hot drink, and tell you the entire amazing story. About 5 months ago, I was rocking back and forth in my hammock, trying desperately to remember the recipe to a delicious broth I once had in 1983. Suddenly, something shiny caught my eye, glistening in the sun. I waddled inside to get my trowel, determined to dig up whatever it was. As I started to dig, I thought it might be an old tin of soup that I didn't like and had thrown out the window. Probably vegetable. I get angry as soon as I see the label. They don't even try to make it tasty. But no, it was something far, far stranger than that. The first thing I saw once I got my trowel into the ground was a tooth. But not the tooth of a bull or a rabbit or even a tyrannosaur. Oh no, this one was much stranger than even that. I realized that this was going to be a big and curious job. I was going to need something heavy duty to get this thing out. After moving several tons of dirt, I revealed a huge pendulous arm. Further down, an enormous body. Many more tons later, and I managed to finally free the entire thing and pivot it out onto the road. That's right, as incredible as it sounds, With just my trowel and shovel, I excavated this excavator.
Oh my goodness. That is silly. But that sounds about right for this game at this point. Makes you wonder how crazy the storylines are going to get later now. Just, wow. We're going to be like having to clean a UFO anyway.
Hey, Gluttony! The job you've done on the excavator is astonishing. Now it's clean. I can scarce believe I found it buried in my yard. Just goes to show, if you just keep going, amazing things will follow. Just out of interest, how much do you think this thing could go for? I've got a feeling I've compromised the bungalow's foundations and could do with a cash injection.
Okay. That's wild. That is wild. It makes me look forward to what other crazy things this game has.
I mean, yeah, if that was underneath your house, I don't think your house is stable anymore.
I'm more curious how long this lady spent just digging in her yard to bring this thing up.
She got it into the street. Is nobody gonna say how she got it in the middle of the street? She is blocking traffic. There's nobody can get their cars around. And can we talk about how nobody can park either? Look at the park job. Somebody hit the mailbox. This dude hit the mailbox. Anyway.
Well, yeah, they were coming around the corner. It was like, oh, there's this in the way.
This dude's just on the curb.
And you doubted me. Oh, pup of little faith.
I have faith.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Let's see. Alright, so this is...
Hey, Rob!
Hey, Rob. What's up, dude?
Yo, 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 what up, Archie Rob?
You were doing something with that, and then it went somewhere else, and now I'm just confused.
Like, oh my god, hello there, Rob. It is so good to see you.
Like, oh my god, how are you doing, dude? Like, you just went for like 3 different voices.
OMG! How could you be EB? You gotta get some proper sleep. Like, for real, for real.
I know I'm starting to feel pretty tired. I think I might need to call it a night pretty soon. Really soon, actually. Oh man, my energy's just getting drained out of my body. Oh man. Woo. You're actually pushing me! Heck? That is a powerful gun. Eco Park?
That's the power of cleaning, baby.
Isn't there like another cleaning game where like you have to like clean stuff up with a mop?
Are you referring to Viscera Cleanup Detail?
Yeah, that one.
Hello there, Yuki Senpai. Welcome in. How was your stream?
Mucka.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Hungry? You're in luck. I usually make things. Mac and meatballs. Or spaghetti.
Sorry, I was zoning out. Man. What could make this game... Okay, nope. My brain went bad. Never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Teehee.
I'm the only furry you can find with an 18+ community? Really? I feel like most have one.
Yeah, mine's that too.
You might be the only one streaming at the moment.
I guess.
That's
yeah.
true. It is pretty late.
Well, since we're on that topic, I was really thinking how awesome it would be if there's like a werewolf apocalypse like crossover with this game. And you got this clean, you got to this like this power wash, just a big ass Garou. That'd be dope. I would definitely do that. You know that'd be cool. Or maybe like a giant dinosaur. How about that? It's like or a dragon, like a dragon that you just need to clean. You just like get the power wash a dragon. Wouldn't that be sick? Yeah. Wash the tail. Alright, it's around those hours at this point.
Hence the reason for the 18+ rating. Down bottom.
What? Okay,
You
save
know
yourself.
what?
I did nothing wrong. That is a cool idea. You know it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get down here. Watch it. We're past the 12 o'clock mark. We're getting in the
Fair
gremlin
enough,
hours.
Yuki. Fair enough.
The gremlin is coming out slowly.
Yeah, I like to... we, have a good time here. You know, just kinda allow most any subject to come up.
Like letting
Rex know what a very good boy he is.
I just said you were chill, sir. And then you turned off the chill. Alright.
But aren't you, my very good boy?
Sir, I'm trying to clean my bottom over here so we can get done with this job. Give me just a moment. I can't really focus right now. Uno momento, sir. Cleaning bottom. Clean the bottom. Focusing too much on words. Okay, yeah, what do you power wash like giant?
Words that I'm saying. Like good boy. Cluck for me, Rex.
Oh, come on. Look, come on. I'm not even a chicken right now. That's so embarrassing.
You can fix that.
No, please focus. I wanted to talk about hot stuff like, wouldn't imagine we have to power wash a macro. Imagine getting to the pause. Oh, shit. You are only 20% done with the pause.
Rex,
1 hour
down.
later. You're only 50%. You know it's hot. You know it's hot. You know
Down, Rex. Behave.
Fine. I'll keep my hot ideas to myself.
Truly incorrigible.
I'm holding back. I'm holding back hard, but okay.
That doesn't mean you aren't being incorrigible.
I want to have a nice, encouraging, this kink-friendly atmosphere. That's what I'm about. I want to have everybody feel
Enjoy some food, Yuki. Thank you so much for that raid. I hope you had a great stream and a good birthday. And I hope to see you back again.
Thank you for dropping by. Oh, balloons. I do agree. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks for dropping by. Alright.
Yeah, don't mind my pet over here. He's apparently in a mood.
I've been in a mood. You just got me still in PowerWash Simulator and the gremlin's coming out at this point. It's not my fault. I'm being good. I'm holding back so much. I haven't even brought up anything to do with blank redacted, TOS redacted.
Oh, see, he is a good pet. He knows when to censor himself.
See? See, there you go. Dang. I'm censoring myself so much I have to be quiet. My brain is like, nope, no, no. Second thought, do your third thought. You don't do the first thought. So yeah. There's a lot of things that I would not mind watching in PowerWash Simulator. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What else we gotta clean? Stock stick cylinder? Good timing, game! Alright, let's see. Where is the stick cylinder? Let's find that stick cylinder. Hey, sir, where is the stick cylinder on this thing? Sir, I'm having trouble finding your stick cylinder. You mind guiding me a little
No, Bell! Bad!
bit? Rex has always walked up enabling and assuming Zim allows it. Don't worry, I need to be held back from my own good. I don't really need enabling. I need a filter at this point. Don't worry, I stream too. I can filter myself. I've been doing it for a while. I've been just learning the tweak. I've been just
when you
tweaking it down.
just sit there staring at Delphox paws for a good solid 15 minutes.
I was not. That is not how that went down. I noticed that it was a different camera angle. God
This
damn
stream
it!
is sponsored by.
It was a different camera angle, and you could see how many toes they had. And I put 3 toes. They know they had 3 toes. That's cool. That's all I said. And then the lore became. I just fixated on Delphox paws, and that's how we ended up here. With all the memes of Delphox paws. There, you got the speed run of the lore of Delphox. It was from Pokemon Scarlet. You could see them in 3D. They were no longer a fixed camera because RPG. Who just joined the voice chat? How are you doing today? Oh, hey, it's Stella. A little sweetie. It's a cute little toy. How you doing? Pat, 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 pat. Actually, who is in front? Hello? 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 Hello, hello.
Just everybody fine. Hello, Namo.
Oh, Lemon?
Like, oh my god, hi!
Why you gotta come out with that energy? Why you gotta start with that? Why can't we just have a nice little conversation? Let's talk about why? 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 Please
do that
stop!
too. Hold on.
No! No! Please no!
Oh my god. How are you? Namo,
Can you like aim that at my head? Can you just put on the highest amount of power you have and just shoot me in the face? Please. Please. Please.
Oh my god, Rex.
That
You
is
need
like
to settle down,
so
you silly
cringe.
You're gonna
He
lose
is
all of your
cringe.
viewers. You are literally gonna lose all of your viewers. You need to stop this. Please.
I don't know, the viewer count is going up.
My dino ass. There's no way. It's so terrible. It's so...
But Rex, you are forgetting the most important part about being a viewer. They love to see people get tortured.
I mean, I'm sure some other people are getting tortured by this Valley Girl voice of yours. I don't know why I was a bit open, and this is the only bad thing about being more open, bottom, vulnerable. You start saying the stuff that you just stuff like this that just genuinely annoys you. There's nothing hot about Valley Girl.
Like,
I
there's
wish there
no
was.
hecking way.
This is just annoying. Ah. No hacking way? I don't think Valley Girl.
Will you get to work?
I can't work when I'm having an aneurysm.
Wow. You're shirking your work to bitch about some Valley Girls? Oh my god.
We're gonna like cancel you on X. You're gonna be X's with X.
Girl, we're gonna have to cancel him on X.
I'm sorry,
wish.
Rex. I'm going to have to abandon you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Don't leave me here.
I can't.
Bye, Bex.
It's past 1:30. I have to get up at like 4:30.
You know what? Just go. I don't want you to suffer with me. Just go. Be happy. Be free. It's been
You
fun.
have my sympathies, Rex.
Thanks.
Before I go, Hunter the Parenting has dark stuff in it. Would that still be okay to link in media sharing?
It's got what?
Dark stuff in it? Like actual blood and potentially gore, I think, in some episodes.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay.
As long as you're not outright showing it, just do, you know, warning XXX.
Yep, okay.
Oh, Rob, I appreciate it. You know what's even better? You want to hear some better? I'm going to be living with these two next month. and I hope they don't remember this and try to do this again. Because I'm going to lose my mind.
They'll remember, Rex.
Why'd I even tell them I hate Valley Girl? Why? Why? Literally bit off more than he could chew. I guess.
I'm like
That's
so
okay,
gonna
Rex. No,
do it
no.
when you when I'm putting the collar on you.
Oh, you wouldn't ruin that moment. You wouldn't ruin that moment. Just because I suplexed you when we got to the moon, you wouldn't.
Rex.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
What have you learned so far about challenging me?
You know what? I don't regret when we got to that moon. I suplexed you for the lulz because it was a funny moment, and I feel like you have that dog in you. You have that gremlin in you. The fact that you're willing to say that on a moment that precious. Ooh, lucky. Whoever just left, lucky. Oh, no. That's what I want to hear.
Good night, Carcerus.
Carcerus, don't leave me. Please.
Bye, other person.
I need help, support. Someone start redeeming stuff if they start doing Valley Girl again, please.
See you later, excavator.
Pokemon.
I can't, you know what? It's like the list of things I can safely say I hate in this world. Valley Girls, voice, and Callisto Protocol. I don't really hate Valley Girls. It's just the voice, the temperament. Anywho, we cleaned
I
it.
could redeem some stream loot, Rex, so you will only be able to talk like a Pokemon, and we could both talk like Valley Girl.
Oh, you missed it. Freaking Master was over here just like
Wigglytuff.
doing that shit. Doing that shit. Talking in Valley Girl as a Pokemon. So freaking just
Numble.
Well, this has been an interesting night. But do you think you should? Is this time to wrap up now? I feel like our conversations are divulging back to Valley Girl, and this is a good sign, man. Yeah.
Very well. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for PowerWash Simulator. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. And of course you can help out by going over to our YouTube and hitting that subscribe button. And of course by picking up some merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you all so much for joining. And oh my god, I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Dude.
Numble.
Keep it rad. Don't speak like a Valley Girl.
Speak like how you want to speak.
Unless it's the Valley Girl voice.